Hello and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time and I am so sorry, but welcome to the new X Mansion. This is amazing. I finally moved out. So today I wanted to talk about a dead movie, basically. Everyone sort of forgot about this movie. It's been a few years, I don't know how many years, but Megamind is a movie about an alien, and if you know the premise, skip ahead just a little bit. But Megamind is about an alien that crash lands here on Earth, and there was this other alien that also ended up here, but he looked like us. So they had different powers, and they went on to become a good guy and a bad guy. So there was Megamind and Metro Man. Metro Man was the good guy, and Megamind, he tried to be funny. I think it was sort of a Joker complex, but he was still a villain. So, I don't know. It's kind of a strange movie. If you've not seen it yet, there's gonna be spoilers, so be wary. As the movie progresses, things take kind of a weirder turn because Megamind is trying to undo Metro Man. But then he actually succeeds in that, and Metro Man dies. So Megamind didn't expect this, and he decides to make a new hero. It sounds like a good idea. So the problem is, after Megamind synthesizes the powers of Metro Man to create a new hero, he gives the wrong person the powers of Metro Man. And so this character Megamind created, named Titan, actually becomes a much worse villain than Megamind ever was. And Megamind has to stop Titan. And then he finds out Metro Man is actually not dead, and so Metro Man helps. It's a very kid-friendly movie. It's sort of, I think it was done by DreamWorks. It has the feel of a DreamWorks movie. It's very similar to a lot of their movies. By the way, DreamWorks was bought out by Disney. Disney owns DreamWorks now. But, anyways, I have this theory about Megamind. I think it was originally a fan story of Superman. About Superman, Brainiac, and Jimmy Olsen. Superman is very similar to Metro Man because he's the hero, he's an alien, and he looks just like us. Megamind is similar to Brainiac because he's a villain, he's also an alien, but he doesn't really look like us, and Megamind is already super smart, and Brainiac's whole existence was about finding and gathering information. And like, Brainiac was just collecting information his entire existence. And Jimmy Olsen, obviously Titan. Well, Jimmy Olsen was the cameraman for Lois Lane, and Titan, before he became a super-powered freak, was the cameraman for a news reporter that had a thing for Metro Man. So, yeah, we've also got a Lois Lane similarity. So, Jimmy Olsen has become many characters, but none of his alter egos had big careers. They were all short-lived. And I don't know how many of these alter egos Jimmy Olsen had were villains, but I do know of one for sure. Gravedigger Lad. So, I don't really know the story of Gravedigger Lad, but I know he was a villain, and I know he used to be Jimmy Olsen, and the similarities between Jimmy Olsen and Titan are really interesting, because Jimmy Olsen did have this one alter ego called Nightwing, and Nightwing's partner was Flamebird, and it was Superman, incognito. But I think they were just, like, disguised as the real Nightwing and Flamebird, or maybe it was just to help the shrunken city of Kanto for some reason. Kandor. It was a very, very short-lived alter ego. But, no, wait. Jimmy Olsen was Flamebird. Yeah, because Flamebird had the red hair. So, that makes sense, because Nightwing and Flamebird, those are like Superman family names. Nightwing didn't start with the Bat family. It did in, like, actual dates, but not canon. This is a part of the New Earth timeline that has not yet been remade. Nightwing and Flamebird, canon-wise, were originally Kryptonian gods, and they passed their powers down to two people. I don't know what came first. There was Superman and Jimmy Olsen, and there was also Van Zee and Akvar. I don't know which ones took the mantles first. But Akvar later passed down the power of Flamebird to his daughter, Thera Akvar. So Thera Akvar became the new Flamebird, and I think the new Nightwing was the son of General Zod. So that's a very dramatic plot twist on the whole Nightwing and Flamebird. I mean, that used to be like a campy sort of team. It was like Adam West Batman. By the way, the show that Adam West did is on DVD now, and I really want to get it, but we'll see how that goes. So, like, take it from this standpoint. What if Jimmy Olsen went evil while he was Flamebird? because those powers are very similar to Titan's powers. And Superman is a lot like Metro Man, that really can't be denied. And, well, Megamind does have some differences to Brainiac, but I don't think they're very major. I don't know. When I thought of this idea, I thought I was onto something, but I don't have much substance, I guess. So tell me what you guys think. Could this be a reality? This should be looked into further, regardless. So, maybe, I don't think Brainiac would have made a new hero. That's one problem with this theory. But maybe if he got bored and he wanted more history, like, maybe he already tried to collect the history of Earth before Titan, and it wasn't enough. He wasn't satisfied. Maybe that's what happened. But you never know. So, tell me what you guys think. I appreciate you clicking on this video. And, so yeah, the reason why I'm not doing another Five Nights at Freddy's theory is because the sequel to Sister Location has been cancelled until further notice. Also, I have not given up on my company. I just need some workers. I don't know why people are not interested in doing this with me at all. I mean, okay, here's the contract. I don't really see myself getting a job. I'm gonna be trying, but I don't see it. I don't want to live in a world where everybody makes their own life by things that were put there by other people. You know, I want to have a life like Scott Cawthon or Toby Fox. You know, they built themselves. They used what was around them, and they didn't get, like, careers before they started what they ended up being. And that's amazing. And I want to do that to my life. So here's the deal. My company is going to be making video games. All I can provide is plot and script. And I'm gonna need some help with that, too. Because I get writer's block very easily. And I know it would be more legit, or whatever you want to say, to wait until the writer's block is gone and then just finish what I've done. But do you know how long that might take? So I'm looking for people to help me with the plot and scripts as well as every other thing it would take to make a video game. Someone for mapping, someone for sound effects, someone for animation, character design, you know. You get the idea. And it's gonna be a pretty big team when we all come together. But as I said, I'm trying to get a job, but I don't really see it happening. So I can only pay you with the money we make from the game. You'll get a percentage of the profits, and that's it. I'm sorry, but I can't pay you for making it. Like, by the hour is out of the question, but you will get paid. So, that's my terms, and well, I also plan to make fan fiction on the side until I get people's attention. So, I might need those, whatever you would call them, beta readers. I don't think that's the right word, because I'm looking for people who will read what I have and then give me suggestions on what should happen in the next few lines. Just every time I give them the new version of the story, what I have so far. I get hung up on one story many times. So, yeah, I'm gonna need someone who can do that. And the fanfictions are non-profit, so I'm gonna need a flow of money to pay those guys. And I expect to have one by the time I finish a few fanfictions. So, it won't be bad for you. It really won't. The only reason I'm resorting to asking in my YouTube videos is because my Facebook friends are not interested. But I have really good ideas, and I just feel like people don't want them. They don't listen. I can't deny how little people help me. They act like they care. They try to force me to see that they care, but I can't deny how little they help me. So, I'm asking you guys, some strangers, to hit me up on Twitter. It's The Real Nightmare X, and tell me if you want to join. I know the Twitter's actually not been updated in a while, but yeah, once again, I'm sorry for not being here in so long, but it's mostly because my roommate, he's a cool guy and everything, and he really should be in future videos, but he's so addicted to American Horror Story. We've been watching it non-stop, and it's unhealthy how much he's addicted to it. I don't really say much, but yeah. And I mean, it's a pretty good show, but I don't like it as much as he does. I really wouldn't want to like anything that much. Again, I got that attached to Pokemon. I mean, I didn't think I was, but my parents did. And when they took away my Pokemon movies, I actually started crying. Don't do that to your kids. That's my moral of this story. Why would you want to make your kids cry? So they can be more like you want? How selfish is that? So yeah, addictions are good if they're safe for your body. And my addiction with Pokemon, I don't know if it was healthy or not, but it was not harmful. Except to my parents' attention span, because apparently I got very annoying after watching a Pokemon movie, so yeah. But anyways, hit me up in the comments about what you think of this theory that Megamind is a Superman fan story, and hit up my Twitter and tell me if you want to join my company. I really need some help there. I need to do this. I need to live a life. I don't. I don't live a life. I need to. So, I'll see you next time. I'll try to be consistent with videos. It is now 3:25 in the morning, and I'm doing this because I don't really have time during the day anymore. I'll upload this at 10 in the morning because that's my usual time, and that was a good call because my roommate is going to be asleep then. And I'm pretty sure I will be too. But I have an alarm on my phone, so maybe I'll upload this on time. I don't even know. I don't know what is life. Also, I have 2 fans running to drown out my video so I don't wake him up. And it's not really helping. I can hear him in there. So, yeah. You guys know what to do. Peace.